Alright, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Banished. And in today's episode, we get to start off with this lovely fire. This already bodes well for the entirety of this episode, doesn't it? That was actually really fast that it burnt down. I'm surprised nothing else caught on fire either. Thank you. I love how small. Like, let's just take a moment and analyze this. That honeycomb is super small in his hand. Yet when he puts it on the ground, it suddenly grows 10 times its size. That makes no sense. What is this, Willy Wonka or something? I don't understand why the game does that. But anyways, guys, I've done a few things off camera in between episodes. And the first thing is I have built a bridge over here. Well, I thought it was built. I will be building a bridge over here eventually that will let us get the last bit of stone and iron that's on this little portion that I haven't been able to reach yet. And that'll just help with future building because I need all the stone I can get. Like, I really, really, really do. And then we also need more trees. This is getting a little difficult with that, so I might be adding another dense forester probably over here. And then, yeah, because if I go up here, then I'll have to move these guys. I might just have to move them farther back. Yeah, that might be a thing. Honestly, I could just take them straight back up to here and have all this be dense foresters. That would probably work pretty well, actually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't work. Destroy these buildings. And let's see how that turns out. And let's also get rid of the road here. Because I can. And the road there. And then we can create our own road a little later. Because I want to wait till all that's gone before I do anything. Then also we do have some progress going on the other side of our castle. Where we have these 2 extra storage town tithe bars going up. So that everyone that works over here on the docks and in the canal, that's what this is called, I forgot what that was called, can actually have an easier place to go and drop off all their goods instead of going to the markets, because the markets are already completely full. So it's becoming a bit of a problem, even though we have plenty of actually no, those are full. I think these ones aren't full. Yeah, these are not completely full yet, so I definitely need another 4 over here, because if we're going to keep growing and get more in storage, we're going to need more storage, obviously. I also have it set up where I'm going to go ahead in these little areas here in between these 2 storage town type bar thingies. I'm going to put down more beekeepers so that we can get more food going if we need it. Maybe I won't even build another gatherer and hunter's hut that I just got rid of. Maybe we won't even need it considering the fact that we have so much food and it just keeps going up. So I don't think it'll take too much out of us if we just leave them there. So that'll probably be the best option. And then we can use all this land to put in some more dense foresters, which is great. It's funny how you can tell where, like, the circle, like when I play modded games, after a while, too many modded things in the game end up slowing it down and breaking some of the normal things. So half the time, this circle that appears here doesn't appear for other buildings. So I'm a little stuck trying to figure out how far it's going to reach. And it's funny, though, with this, the forester, the gatherers, and the hunters end up picking up the flowers. So you see all these bushes and flowers all the way around? They're gone in the middle where they actually collect everything because it's considered a type of food for some reason. And then you can see right along this edge here, like this is exactly where they don't go out any farther because that's where all the flowers start. It's just kind of hilarious, and it's the easiest way to tell if you're going to be cutting down anything you shouldn't be. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this right up to here and kind of just cut it a bit so we can get some extra trees and everything going. I would cut these down, but I want to let them grow a bit more before I even get there. So I'd rather just cut down this portion of the forest first. Then I also went ahead over here in the actual castle. You can kind of see it, what I've done here. All these little areas, this 1 block this 1 block circumference around the square, that works. Circle references with the square, whatever, is going to be filled with these flower beds. So I have flower beds put down everywhere already, which is why we have 707 building tasks to do. But each one does cost 1 log and 1 stone, and I have no stone, really. So there you might take a while to actually build. So we might be just waiting forever, which is why I need more stone. So I'm probably going to AFK a bit while they start collecting more stone, because we need it just to keep building around here. Then, not only do I want to get that finished with all the flower beds, I want to Let's see. Finish up the garden over here, this area, and decorate it up a bit, which I will after I get more stone. Because again, if I put anything here that needs stone, I'm not going to get anywhere. It's just bottom line. That's how it's going to be. And then I also, actually, no, that's about it. Because this is going to be a pretty short episode in comparison to others, I guess, maybe. Because I don't think I'm going to include a time lapse in it. But yeah, I just need to get a lot of resource gathering so I can actually keep decorating like I like to. So I'm going to do a bit of that off camera. And I'll be back with you guys when I'm ready to decorate. And I'll go over a little bit of a tutorial of how I like to decorate gardens that have greenhouses and such. But hopefully by then we'll have most, if not all, the flower beds built. That would be the best situation, honestly. So I'll be back in just a second. So I think I figured out what I'm going to put here, which, by the way, before I do that, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I mentioned my ghost block situation that's going on over here where I can't build anything here. Well, I can't even use the flatten power tool to get rid of it. It's literally just stuck. But it acts like a road. Like I can put a house down or something and it'll think it's a roadblock. So I think it's like some type of weird glitched out roadblock that's just not going to leave. But there's no really houses that match the style that are only 2 block wide because I'm not going to get rid of this piece of the road and mess up the rest of the brick roads around here. So I think what I'm going to actually do around these parts to make it look a little bit nicer is put our little clothing lines everywhere so that we actually have some decoration going on around town. And it makes the most sense. I mean, these are houses. They kind of would need it. And let's just put some washing tubs in here. And let's put some buckets. And then let's put one of these. And one of these. And then just decorate it up with the clothes. And towels and laundry. That one. I don't know. That might look weird. I might have overlapped it a bit much compared to what I needed to do. And there we go. Let's see what it looks like once it's all populated. If it gets all populated. Hello, can you go a little faster, please? That's not bad. That doesn't look too bad. Then we could go ahead and put down some ghost blocks here for the pathway. I'm thinking, I mean, we could do the gravel. It might look the best considering everything else is so brick, I guess, or stone. Yeah, this might be the best. I don't like the country square. It's a little too dark. The dirt is a little meh, especially being in town. Sand, nah. Or maybe I could just do the mossy stone. No, because it really doesn't match well. Yeah, let's just do the gravel then. So all of this will be gravel. And then once I actually do lay out the roads, they fill out the squares perfectly like these, and they don't have the edges that kind of peter off like they do with the actual roads that you put down. So it'll all work out and look seamless in the end. I'm just going to do this to the other side as well with the other houses. Come on now. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I might just hate it right now. Are we there yet? Hello? Hello? Oh, there's some. We're getting there. Yeah, I like it. I think that'll work. I'm surprised none of these have filled in yet. Almost. There we go. Perfect. I paused. Okay, it was auto-saving. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then we can go ahead and start working on decorating over here. I did also place down 2 more village inns over here that look a little different. And then we do have fountains going in here and then over here too. I'm thinking about doing the same thing once we get down here, but it depends on how the houses are going to be laid out throughout this entire area. I was able to finally finish building this bridge, and we've been slowly but surely cutting down everything on this island out here. I'm going to go ahead and place my own trees like I did in the graveyard, just so that it matches the trees and it doesn't look so different, because I kind of just want everything to look seamless and not have such crazy different amounts of trees. So that's kind of the plan, just get rid of all of this and keep it for myself. We've also been slowly chopping down everything here because we needed the trees. And we've gotten a bit, but it's still not enough. So I definitely think I need another dense wood lodger thing up here to help out with that. So that'll be something else. Oh, that was a weird glitch right here. That was really weird. Wow, they get 1,000 duck meat per year? That's pretty good. Crazy people. Anyways, let me do the other side over here, and then I'll be back so we can decorate that little garden area. I don't think I've ever seen this death before. The beekeeper was stung by 10,000 bees? How is that actually a death? Well, I know how that's a death. That's a stupid question. But when was that? Why haven't I seen that before? That's ridiculous. How does no one else die because of this? Obviously, it's a freak accident, but that just kind of blows my mind that that's even a death in the game. Oh my goodness, this thing is crazy sometimes. It seems I always want to start recording when it starts raining. What great timing on my part. So just a review of what happened while I was working. We got hit with smallpox, but only one person got sick and they got better, so everything is fine. They finally finished building up all the flower beds, which you can see. Let's pause before this game freaks out on me too much. Which you can see finally built all the way around here. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially from above. You can just see this thin line of perfectly green, and then when you zoom in, you're like, hey, look, they're colorful. So it works out really nicely. I was able to finish off the brick roads going this direction, so the only direction left is right down the middle, but that'll have to be done last because of all the houses I want to put in here. And then I also went around all of these I have these planters right here, but I like these flower planters better just because they give extra color. So I put them underneath all trees and all bushes that I have around this entire area. I also finished off the trees down here as I did over here and all the way down the side roads on the main road. I'm still not sure if I want to do more trees. I might just do one tree here, like so that it goes around the entire square rectangle, but we'll see. It depends on how well I want to decorate everything else. Not entirely sure as of right now. For these fountains areas over here, I am going to add some benches like I did to the college right here. We got some benches here. I'm going to add some benches around here with a little bit of ground coverage like by the wells, just so that it gives a little extra detail. Then for the garden that we have, I did shorten thin, I don't know. This was 2 blocks wide, but I shortened it down to 1 so that it looked a little bit better, at least because the 2 wide looked really weird in my opinion. But I'm going to go ahead and do some actual bushes inside these, whatever you want to call these. What are they called? Greenhouses. Because it looks really weird having it empty. And good thing about using ghost blocks is that people can still work in it without anything happening. So we're just going to go ahead and put these bushes in there so that it actually has a purpose, or at least you think it has a purpose. And then on this one, I kind of want to make it more of like a vegetable type thing. So let's put down some of these mushrooms. Let's put down some, not lily pads. Although I could put down some reeds, but that doesn't make any sense. I could put some of these. Yeah, I guess some of these flowers would be fine. No, that's like the same flower almost. More ferns, more leaves. Not entirely sure what else to add in there because there's not much else that acts like a small. Although I could put food down, actual resources of food, but not sure how that would work either. I do want, where is it? To put a pond right here. And then probably another one right here. And then we're going to add our own, what are they called? Benches again. Inside here, let's also go ahead and plop down some of these carts because they're kind of useful when you're working here. Then I do want to continue these roads so that they look like they're going into the greenhouse. Like that. Like that. And then we can follow up with these city sidewalks on top of them really easily. Also, speaking of the city sidewalks, we have plenty of stone going on right now, so that's great. I just cut down, oh, I didn't want to put it there. I'm going to have to delete that. I cut down one of the stone growers we have here completely, and that gave me a lot of stone. So I'm very happy with where we're at now. This has been finally taken down mostly. There's still a bit left, obviously, but that's okay. It's something we can't just go over and fix. And again, I said I wanted to put my own trees over here. We will, but that'll probably be in a time lapse in the next episode because I'm running out of time for this one. To follow up with what I'm doing in the greenhouses. Okay, that's it. Good. I still haven't put down another dense tree shack yet. That's my bad. I will eventually. Maybe. So over here with the greenhouses, I did want to add some additional ground coverage around the, what are they called? ponds that we just put in. Let's go ahead and just add a little bit extra, just so that it looks a little bit more overgrown. And voila. Then we can put, I could put tulips. Yeah, let's put some tulips all the way. Let's do the red ones. Red ones all the way along here. I wish there was a button I could hit that kept this on the same color. I think I've said that before, but I really wish we could keep it on the same color so we can build the same style over and over without having to cycle through it each time. It's just really easy to mess up the colors when you do it like this. And there we go. And I think I want to do it on the sides too. Could put them there. Now let's just put them on the outside here. And then I do want to put a few trees in here, but not too many because it is supposed to be like not overgrown. Oh no, I put the wrong one there. See? See what I'm saying? You put the wrong color way too easily. It's a little ridiculous. I'm also thinking about putting like little storage sheds around because it makes sense. A garden has some storage sheds. And there are actually some sheds, I can't pronounce that very well today, that look like tiny garden storage sheds. So that'll be a really cool thing to add. Let's put that there too. I'm going to have to fix that one. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit more work on this, and then we'll see what it looks like after all of it has been built. All right, you guys, would you look at that? I finally have a finished garden area. And I'm absolutely in love with it. It looks so pretty. It really does. Even from far away. Oh, it's a gorgeous little thing. And I love it. As you can see, I decorated it a ton. So we have the tulips that I placed all the way around finally in place. We have ground cover going throughout everywhere. I put ghost blocks down for the grass squares here. I did country squares underneath all of the plants and the pond over there as well as over in this corner. Then I did do the ground squares underneath the back of the greenhouse as well so that it looks like it's just dirt and not grass peeking out back there. Then we do have these other little flowers dotted around the place just because I wanted a little bit of extra color. And of course our little benches everywhere as well. This is actually a different color. That's a verdant square, and over here is just a regular grass square because I wanted this to be a little bit more dirtier or less vibrant than the grass over here. And then I did add a few more bushes in this greenhouse along with some extra flowers to make it look like it's growing other plants. And all in all, I'm just super proud of this little build here. It definitely sticks out, and it's exactly what I wanted. And I hope that I taught you guys some cute little tips and tricks for how to decorate in Banished. But I'm out of time for today's episode, you guys. Like I said, I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button down below to show your support for this series. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to get all the best updates for Banished on my channel. And go ahead and leave a comment if you have anything like to comment. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys!